Hello everyone, welcome to My Skills, My Future, a career mentoring platform. Uh, I would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Harsha, and pleasant evening each and everyone, those who all have gathered here to listen to my class. There is a slight change in the today's schedule. Uh, First, I'm going to take the class. We will be having 1 hour session on verbal ability, and later you will be having 1 hour class on aptitude and reasoning, which will be taken by Mr. Nishant. So I think the flow of comments has been started. I request each and everyone to join in the comment session. So whatever the doubts or whatever the answers you guess, you can comment in the comment section. I'm going to read those comments and I'm going to engage with you guys. And we are going to have the good conversations too when you start commenting there. Okay. So without much ado, let's start discussing about this. Uh, Meanwhile, I have got a comment also here, Haraj. Said, good evening, sir. Very good evening, ma. So now let me move to the first question. So here we have the first question on the screen. Uh, so some proverbs or idioms are given below together with their meanings. Choose the options which currently describes the meaning of given idioms of the phrases. So first of all, they have given an idiom to hit the nail right on the head. To hit the nail right on the head is the idiom, and they have given 4 options here, and they are asking to find the meaning of this idiom. So can anyone guess what is the meaning of this idiom? You can just comment here, and Manasa Reddy also commented, good evening sir, very good evening. You can comment your answers in the comment section. I'm waiting for your comments. You can just guess the answer. See, to judge by appearance, to hit the nail right on the head is to judge by appearance. And Nasrin opted A, to do the right thing. Next, those who are listening to the class, they can comment. I think it's a piece of cake for you, just to type A, B, C, or D, right? Nasrin option A and Mehrad Syed opted C, to judge by appearance. So Mansa Red opted A, to do the right thing. Okay. Next, anyone else? Okay, let me reveal the answer. To hit the nail right on the head. So when you take the literal meaning of an idiom, we cannot get the correct answer. So always try to find the sense of an idiom. To hit the nail on right on the head. That means to do or say something that is exactly right. That is called to hit the nail on the head. So that's the reason option A becomes the correct answer here. So meanwhile, rest of the options are wrong. So take this one. This is wrong, and to judge by appearance is also wrong, and none is also wrong answer. So go with to do the right thing, or to do or say something that is exactly right. So according to this idiom. So we have so many questions like this, and today I have collected some tricky questions for you. Be ready to face them, and I request each and everyone to give the equal importance for each and every option. Okay. Now let me move to the second question. The second question is on the screen. Identify the error in the given sentence. In the sentence given below. If there is no error, mark the answer as no error. Okay. Katrina has recorded her first dance video of her next movie, isn't she? So where is the error in this sentence? Option A, B, C, D. They have divided the sentence into 3 fragments, and they are asking. And finally, we have an option D also. Katrina has recorded her first dance video of her next movie, isn't she? Waiting for your comments. You can answer this question. It's very easy actually. Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. No error. Okay. Nasrin opted C, isn't she? Next. Hmm. You can put your efforts to find the answer, right? It's very easy actually. Okay, the flow of the comments has been stopped. Even after revealing the answer also, you can comment the answer. From that, I can understand you are listening to the class. And you know one thing, once if you start commenting the answers in the comment section, it is a great energy for me. I will keep on doing the same activities like this. Uh, as I told yesterday, no error also will be one of the answers. I think you have chosen option D, but the answer is option C, because uh, here you have to go with question tag. So whenever you are going to write a question tag for a sentence, you must choose what is the helping verb in the sentence. The helping verb in the sentence is has. So the question tag becomes has and hasn't she. It's not isn't she. So the error is here, it is here. So go with option C. Rest of the options are wrong. So option B is the correct answer. Congratulations. Who has opted option C? Nasrin has opted option C. Good. Congratulations, Ram. Now let me move to the next question. So Muzaffarpur grows lychee. Lychee is a fruit. Muzaffarpur grows lychee. Hmm. So for this you need to find the passive voice. The sentence is in active voice. This is in AV. That means active voice. Find the PV. I mean passive voice. Lychee is being grown in Muzaffarpur. Muzaffarpur. Let the lychee be grown in Muzaffarpur. Lychee is grown in Muzaffarpur. Lychee grows in Muzaffarpur. Those who are going through this question, they can answer here. It's very easy question. You need not to break your head. Muzaffarpur grows lychee. Okay, let me give a clue. This is in simple present tense. This is in simple present tense. Nasrin opted A. Mansa Reddy opted A. Hmm. I already told you questions are going to be tricky. Think and answer. Okay, let me reveal the answer now. So it is in simple present tense as I told. So for this, helping verbs are do or does in active voice. But when you change them, it becomes is or are. For do we use are. It is or are. Okay. Oh, sorry. So we use is or are. Now subject becomes object, object becomes subject. So lychee is the object, it becomes the subject. So where is lychee at the starting? So here we have, and here also we have. Next, lychee is singular, so is and is. There is no any ing form of the verb in the sentence in active voice. That's the reason you cannot use being here. So automatically option A is eliminated. Option C is the correct answer. I think no one has opted option C. It's okay, no problem. Lychee is grown in Muzaffarpur. But here you might be asking, sir, what is the why can't A be the answer? Lychee is being grown in Muzaffarpur. Then what is the active voice for this? So Muzaffarpur is growing lychee. This will be the sentence. Muzaffarpur is growing lychee. This is the active voice for this. So you cannot use this one. That's the reason go with option C is the correct answer for the sentence what they have given. Muzaffarpur grows lychee. Now let me move to the next question. I think today the viewers are not active actually. Okay, wait. You have some questions where it will make you to be active. Active. Okay. Next. Katrina usually dash to college, but yesterday she had to take a bus. Katrina usually dash to college, but yesterday she had to take a bus. Usually dash. Usually is nothing but every day. Katrina usually dash to college, but yesterday she had to take a bus. You can comment your answers. I'm going to read your name along with the answers. Nasrin has opted option. Nasrin, there is no option called F here, so find another option. Mansarati opted C, cycling. Uh, Vivek Kannada, I see. So kindly let me know your name. From by that I can understand or I can address you. Option A, cycled. Option D, cycles. Okay. The flow of the comments has been reduced, so let me reveal the answer. So whenever we are speaking about usually, it comes under the simple present tense. Usually it means we are referring to an action that occurs every day. When it occurs every day, then you have to go with simple present tense. So what is the simple present tense verb here? Now you can answer directly. So cycles is the correct answer. Cycling, we don't have is here, so you cannot use cycle. Cycle is a noun, and cycled it is past. So go with option D. This is simple present tense. I hope you all have understood what I'm trying to say. Have you all understood the explanation? If you have understood the explanation, just you can give the thumbs up here. Okay, now let me move to the next question. Select the correct form of statement from the options given below. So now you have to choose the correct statement among the four options. I mean the four sentences. So when it comes to reading part, little bit you need to take the patience. You must be patient to read the sentences and find the answer. Nasrin has understood. She has given the thumbs up. Thank you. Next, select the correct form of the statement from the options given below. Find the correct statement. It is a bit tricky here, and it eats your time also, no problem. Take your time. I'm going to wait for your answer. Uh, Meanwhile, you find the answer and comment in the comment box. Waiting for your comments. I think you're all reading. Okay, let me read the options for you. Matthew wondered when Kelly would call her when the phone rang. Nasrin has opted C. Okay. Matthew wonders when Kelly would call her when the phone rang. Matthew was wondering when Kelly would call her when the phone rang. Matthew were wondering when Kelly would call her when the phone rang. Now let me start the eliminating process. From this we can understand the answer directly. Let's take from the D. Matthew is singular, so we cannot use were here. It is singular, right? For singular we cannot use were, so option D is eliminated. Next, Matthew was wandering. Wandering means moving here and there when Kelly would call her. So Matthew was wondering when Kelly would call her when the phone rang. So if you observe the sentence, this is past continuous structure. So was wondering when Kelly would call her when the phone rang. So at that particular time the phone rang. It is an interrupted action. So for an interrupted action we use past continuous tense. So I think you know the structure, right? Subject plus was or were plus ing form of the verb plus object. Then after they have connected, the rest of the sentence must be in the past. So when, and the rest of the sentence is in the past, right? The phone rang. This is past. So this is the correct answer. But when it comes to Matthew wonders means it is simple present tense and it becomes a regular activity. So usually they are not stating about any regular activity here. They are speaking about when Kelly would call her, he was wandering here and there. So that's the reason it is not a regular activity. So eliminate this also. Matthew wondered. Now if you observe here, how many past sentences are here? Matthew wondered when Kelly would call her. This is one past sentence. This is one past sentence, and we have the phone rang. This is another second. Two past sentences cannot be written like this at a time. So that's the reason you have to go with past continuous tense as the correct answer. So option C is correct sentence. Got it? And when you are dealing these type of sentences, you must be thorough with the grammar part, especially tenses. So please go through it once. Okay, now let me move to the next sentence, sixth one. Complete the sentence by using a suitable preposition. Here we get a biggest headache when it comes to the prepositions. The size could be very small, but sometimes we may not find the correct answer. Rakesh told his father we would be at wedding dash about an hour or so. So Rakesh told his father, this is completely indirect speech. Rakesh told his father we would be at wedding dash about an hour or so, at about an hour so, on about an hour so, in about an hour so, or none of this. Like we would be at wedding about an hour or so. So Bhavana Reddy has opted on. I think it's for the previous question. For the, if you have any, so please mention the question number along with your comment. So option question number 6D, none of this. Okay, wait, let me tell you the explanation. Come on, you can put your comments now. I'm waiting for your comments. So Nasrin has opted D. Bhavana Reddy is also telling none of this. So you are telling there is no preposition. Next, come on, waiting for your comments. Once if you see one thing, if you comment here, I can understand from that up to what level you are, and even you will understand up to what level you are. Okay, Bhavana Reddy has opted D. So let's check whether it is correct or not. The flow of the comments has been stopped, so let me reveal the answers. Okay, Rakesh told his father we would be at wedding. Actually, they are not at wedding. We would be at wedding. They are going to be at wedding. So and they are speaking about an hour. They are speaking about a particular time period. In a particular time period, they are going to be in wedding. So that's the reason here in is the correct preposition. That means Rakesh told his father what. You just change this sentence into direct speech. Rakesh said to his father, "What we will be at wedding in an hour or so. In an hour or so." That means you are just confused with the word called about here. So here they are just estimating in an hour or before 1 hour they will be. So that's the reason they have used about here. So without this word you can understand the sentence. Rakesh told his father we would be at wedding in an hour or so. That is the sentence, and I have just confused you by placing about here. But usage of about is correct here. In about an hour or so. That means within an hour or so, or nearest to 1 hour. That is the correct meaning of that sentence. I think you are just missed the answer. Hope you all have understood the explanation. If you have understood the explanation for this question, just give me the thumbs up in the comments. If not, please let me know. So sure, I'm going to explain this question once again. If not, okay. Now let me move to the next question. Sure, I'm ready to go back to the slides also. Okay. Next, the seventh question. Fill in the blank with a suitable preposition to complete the sentence below. Again, one more preposition. So one more preposition for you. There is a park dash Rohan's house. Opposite Rohan's house, in front of Rohan's house, before Rohan's house, besides Rohan's house. Come on, you can just comment your answers. Nazrin has understood the comment, understood the explanation. Thank you, Nazrin. There is a park. There is a park dash Rohan's house. So question number 6, besides. I think the meaning of besides is different. Besides is apart from that. So we besides, the meaning of besides doesn't say anything about position. It speaks about apart from that. The meaning of besides is different. Opposite, in front of, before. So there is a park dash Rohan's house. Don't get confused. Try to pelt a stone. At least you may get the, or you may guess the correct answer sometime, right? The park is a dash Rohan's house. There is a park. Sorry, there is a park dash Rohan's house. Is it opposite Rohan's house or in front of Rohan's house or before Rohan's house, or besides Rohan house? Okay, now let me, and I know many of you get confused whether it is opposite or in front of, but some members have opted option D also. Besides means apart. Apart from that, for example, uh, he is a teacher besides a doctor. So he is teacher. He is not only a teacher but also a doctor. The meaning of that sentence, besides. So he is a teacher besides a doctor. So apart from teacher, he is also a doctor. It speaks about. Beside is different again. Beside means next to, the meaning of that. So here I didn't mention beside, I have mentioned besides. So option D is wrong. Before and after we used to speak about the times. So this also you can eliminate. And Lakshmi Ugrapu has mentioned option B is the answer. And Tanuja also opted B. So let me tell you, in front of and opposite, what is the difference here? Opposite is geographically you can state that somewhere it is opposite, but when it comes to in front of, it must be close. So in front of usually implies close and directly in front of something in close proximity. It must be very close, but geographically it doesn't, it is not possible. But when you take opposite, somewhere it is opposite. So if you take house here, Rohan's house here, so somewhere opposite to home house you can take. But if you take in front of, it must be close in a proximity. So it doesn't happen there. So that's the reason, go with the answer opposite. Opposite is the correct answer. I'm sorry guys, in front of is the wrong answer. You might be thinking this is the correct answer. No, in front of it must be very near and it must be close, but opposite makes the correct sense. There is a park opposite Rohan's house, and many of you use opposite to, opposite of, with opposite. Don't use any prepositions with opposite, because opposite itself it is a preposition. Don't use to again after opposite. That is wrong. So now let me move to the next question. I think you got the correct explanation. Complete the sentence by using a suitable article. One more headache topic here. This is dash project which I always dreamed about. This is a project which I always dreamed about. This is an project which I always dreamed about. Which is the this is the project which I always dreamed about. This is project which I always dreamed about. That means no article. What is the correct answer? Uh, what is the correct answer for this question? Nasrin has opted C. This is the project which I always dreamed about. Okay, let's wait, Nasrin. Let us see how many of you are going to choose the correct answer from this. Very easy. You might. So when we think something is very easy, we feel we just leave it like that. It should not be like that. Take some priority and think and answer me. But don't overthink about the question. Once if you overthink about the question, sure you are going to make a wrong decision there. Bhavana Reddy has opted the. Okay. Next, the flow of comment is not moving. Come on, guys. If you start giving the comments from that, based on that, I can make the class very interesting for you. It depends on you. If you want to make the class so interesting, just keep commenting. Sure, I'm going to engage the comments. Opted the, and Bhavana Reddy also opted the, and rest of you. Okay, let me give the explanation for this. After the explanation, sure, I'm going to read your comments. This is dash project which I always dreamed about. Now observe one thing here. What kind of project is this? Already there is an explanation about this, which I always dreamed about. So here they are making this project particularized. So when there is an explanation about the common noun, then it must be emphasized, or it must be a definite one. So that's the reason you have to go with option C, the. This is the project which I always dreamed about. He is the boy. He is the boy who bunked the class yesterday. So when there is an explanation about the boy, then you must go with a definite article the. Yes, Tanuja, C is the correct answer. Congratulations. And Bhavana Reddy and Nasrin, option C is the correct answer. Congrats. You can click on the like button if you like this explanation. Now let me move to the next question. Complete the sentence by using a suitable word to complete the sentence. It's a filler. Alia Bhatt insisted dash paid at once. Come on. Now you have to take out your verbal ability skills from your mind, heart, and sometimes kidneys also, if you have. Alia Bhatt insisted dash paid at once. I think you are all aware who is Alia Bhatt. And there is a lot of difference between Alia Bhatt and Arya Bhatt. Aryabhatta is the one who discovered zero. Alia Bhatt, who made everyone zero, right? A small funny thing. Okay, now I'm waiting for your answer. Alia Bhatt insisted dash paid at once. Insisted to be or insisted on being, insisted on to be, or none. I mean, nothing is the answer there. Okay, I have got a comment here. Snehalata opted C, on to be. Okay. Sure, I will confirm whether you have given the correct answer or not. That's my promise. Pinky promise. 9C, on to be. Okay. And Tanuja also opted option A, to be. Insisted to be. Okay. Sure, I will confirm whether your answer is correct or not. Once the flow of the comments is stopped, sure, I am going to give the answer. So Alia Bhatt insisted dash paid at once. Now, whenever you are using the word insisted, insisted followed by on always. Insisted on. So how many options we have here? On being or on to be. So without whenever there is a word insisted, it must be followed by on. So from that you can eliminate two words, none and option A. So now here on will always take a gerund form of the verb. Here gerund form of the verb is ing being. So on to be can be eliminated. So the answer is Alia Bhatt insisted on what? Being paid at once. So she must be paid at once only, not twice or thrice, because she is acting and she is an actress. So whatever the payment she gets, she insisted on being paid at once. Always remember that on is followed by gerund form of the verb, on being. And now Tanuja has opted A. Okay, it's okay, no problem. Now let's move to the next question. Hope you all have understood what I'm trying to say here. This is the clear explanation about it. Next question. Tanuja, okay, sir. Okay, you are most welcome. Next, Kangana sent a word to Rangoli. Here is that is Rangoli is a name here. Rangoli is not about Sankranti Rangoli. Kangana sent a word to Rangoli that she would be coming late for this party. Kangana sent a word to Rangoli. A nice name, right? But in Andhra and some other places, we don't have this name called Rangoli. And no one prefers to be a Rangoli also. Funny name. Next, Kangana sent a word to Rangoli that she would be coming late for this party. Kangana sent what? I'm waiting for your comments. Can you guess what is the correct alternate for this? So here there is an improvement you have to make. You have to make the improvement in this sentence. So whether this is correct or not. If this is correct, you can choose option D, no improvement. No, sir, we need to change some things here in the sense, then you can go with option B or A or B or C. You can choose any of these answer. I think many of you think option D, okay, you find the answer first. Sometimes I may trick also, so don't get into the trick. Option B, had sent a word, okay. Nasrin has opted option B. Can anyone answer this question? Guys, don't worry, after 5:30 you will be having aptitude and reasoning class up to 6:30 or more or so. Mr. Nishant is going to take up that class. So still we have half an hour and we are going to complete rest 15 questions. So the flow of the comments has been stopped. Now let me explain what is the meaning of this. So usually We should not use article here. Article A should not be used because sent word is a phrase. It's a phrase. So in such case, A is removed from this answer because uh, it the correct word, the correct phrase is sent word, which means that represent a message, whereas sent a word means that is a single word. So sent words is incorrect. We cannot use had sent a word because in a conditional sentence, if the main clause is in present continuous, conditional would be coming. So conditional would be coming there. Then the first clause will be in simple past. So now take here, it is not a why in this. Okay, for that and all, let me keep it aside. Sent word sent word is nothing but passing a message. Passing a message. So this is the correct explanation for this. Okay, now let me move to the next one. So automatically you cannot use this. You can just improvise. Kangana sent word to Rangoli. That means passing a message is nothing but sent word. So you need not to use A again here. Now let me move to the 11th question. Read each sentence to find out whether there is any grammatical error in it. Apple users are happy to know that the update completed strictly as per the need. Very easy. Apple users are happy to know that the update completed strictly as per the need. Tanuja has opted A for the previous question. Okay, congratulations. Bhavna Reddy also opted A. Congratulations. Now let me please give me the answer for 11th one also. Read each sentence to find out whether there is any grammatical error in it. So Apple users are happy to know that the update completed strictly as per the need. Where is the error in this sentence? You might be thinking Apple users are happy. I think this is contextually wrong. I think you might be thinking Apple users are unhappy. I think they are very happy because to know that the update completed. Option C. Anshi Jain. Okay, Jain has come after a long time. Hi Jain. Yesterday there was an active participation from your side, and Nasrin also has participated very actively. So they have opted option C as the answer. Now let me see how many of you are going to choose. C. Nasrin also chose C, and rest of you can comment here your answer. So let me reveal the answer. The flow of the comments has been stopped. Apple users are happy to know that the update was completed. So helping verb is missing here. So without this helping verb, the meaning of this sentence will be changed. The update completed. That means update has completed another work. There is here update didn't complete any work. They are speaking about the state of the update. The state of the update was completed. So update was only the update itself it completed. So just try to understand uh, one sentence. Let me tell you. Uh, I invited. I invited. What is the meaning of this? So I have invited someone to my party. So I am the one who invited. I invited someone. Now I was invited. I was invited. That means someone has invited me. In the same way, the update completed. So the update did not complete any work there. The update itself got completed. That's the reason it must be in passive voice. Go and write a word called was. The update was completed. Why, sir? Why can't we use is here? Because if you write is here, it becomes a simple present tense. So contextually, Apple users are happy now. There is no problem, and they are stating a reason why they are happy. So it must be in the past. That's the reason the update was completed strictly as per the need. That is what the sentence means. Hope you all have understood, and option C is the correct answer. So rest of the sentence we don't have any errors. Thank you. Thank you, Anshi Jain. Yes, sir. Your example just to clear the whole confusion. Thank you. And we have one more example also for this. I eat. I eat. That means I am doing the job here. I eat. I am eaten. That means you are eaten by someone else. So you are not eaten by anyone. You eat the task here. So here also the same thing. Next. Okay, here we have the cloze test. Cloze test is nothing but a paragraph with some blanks. You need to choose the correct blank which they have given in the options. Complete the paragraph by choosing the appropriate option. So the answer for blank 1, blood transfusion for people with cancer depends on the dash of anemia. So blood transfusion. So transfusion is nothing but a transferring of blood from one person to another person. So now blood transfusion for the people with cancer depends on the dash of anemia. It depends on the develop of had development, having development or development. Very easy, you can find the answer. Option D is the correct answer because it depends on the after the is an article. Article is followed by noun. So article is followed by noun. Here develops is verb. This is also verb. Had development, had is unnecessary here. This is a noun only, but had is superfluous. So we don't want had here. The had we cannot use. Having also we cannot use. So finally we have only one word, that is development. Nasrin also opted option D. Good. Congratulations both of you. And she also opted D. Good. Next. Now you need to, Bhavna Reddy also opted D. Good. Congratulations. Now second blank. Answer the second blank. Depends on the development of anemia. If you don't have enough healthy red blood cells, you are facing a problem called anemia. It often starts slow, which is not even notice symptoms at dash. At dash. At starting, at first, at started, at last. Option B, and she Jane has opted option B, at first. At starting, can't we use at starting? We cannot use at starting because it's a colloquial language. We should not use it like that. So they are speaking about the at the starting stage. So starting is an adjective here. So we cannot use adjective here. They are speaking about a particular point. So when it becomes a particular point, you must go with first. Last we cannot state here. Okay, starting is an adjective. Adjective means starting stage, that you can use, but here asking for a particular point by using at. So in such case you should go with first, at first, particular point. Okay, now let me move to the third question, the next question, 14th. So fill the blank 3. So at first the count of hemoglobin start getting little. It is the part of red blood cells that dash oxygen to all the cells in your body or in our body. Ah, what does the red blood cells do? It is a part of red blood cell that why can't it be carry? Many of you are choosing carries. Why can't it be carry? Part of red blood cell that carry. Why can't it be carry? Why can be to only carries? Because here I am speaking about each and every red blood cell. Red blood cell, here I am speaking about singular. So when it is singular, you have to go with carries. So that carries oxygen to all the cells in your body. Good. As soon as the hemoglobin level dash, okay. Next, fill the fourth blank with 15th question. As soon as the hemoglobin level dash, one start feeling shortage of breath or fast heartbeat. Shortage they are speaking negatively here. So automatically hemoglobin level must, what happened? What could happen to hemoglobin level? As soon as the hemoglobin level dash, option C, Anshi Jain has opted option C, decreases. Snehalata opted D, I think, for the previous question. If your answer is for 15th question, mention it is 15 and just opt it. Snehalata has opted for 12th question, it is D. 12th question, it is D. Yeah, it's correct only, ma. Now move to come to 15th question. Now you can opt here. You can opt your answer and you can comment here. As soon as hemoglobin level dash, one start feeling shortage. Here they are speaking a fact. Whenever we are speaking a fact, we must use Simple present tense. Simple present tense. What is the simple present tense here? Decreases. Decreased is past, decrease we cannot use, decreasing had decreased. Go with decreases. So as hemoglobin level decreases, decreases. So it's a fact. What happens? One start feeling shortage of breath or fast heartbeat. That is what the answer. C is the correct answer. Bhavna Reddy, congratulations. Let me move to the next question, 16th one. Okay. Actually, the whole paragraph is in the present tense. Exactly. The whole paragraph is in the present tense. That's the reason we have to go. Yes, this is all fact. And you need not to bother whether which tense is. When you are reading a fact, remember that that is simple present tense. Okay. Good. Anshi Jain, nice observation. Next, 16. Here, two statements are missing in between. You have to choose those two statements among PQR and you should find what is the combo. So here it takes a little bit time, it eats your time. So why you need to read all the sentences, that's the reason it takes some time. You choose the correct combination, then you replace it. So let's start discussing. So first sentence they have the first sentence starts with the introduction of immunization, right? Immunization is a global health and development success story. 14th B, okay. Immunization is in this S1 they have started give about the immunization they started speaking. Global health and development success story, saving millions of lives every year. Okay. Next, vaccines reduce risks of getting a disease by working with your body's natural defenses to build protection. Next, when you get a vaccine, your immune system responds. Immunization is a key component of primary health care and an indisputable human right. Hey, once you go through with R, I mean the sentence R, immunization is a key component of primary health care. Okay, I agree. And an indisputable human right. Why did they bring a thing called human right here? Because in S4 also they didn't mention anything about human right. We now have vaccines to prevent more than 20 life-threatening diseases, helping people of all ages live longer and healthier lives. Now, if you notice one thing here, a clue, we have vaccines. Here they are speaking about the vaccines. And in both the sentences, P and Q also they started giving about the vaccines and vaccines. There is nothing mentioned about this one, right? So now what happens with the when you get vaccine, your immune system responds. Vaccine reduces the risk of getting diseases by working with your body's natural defense to build protection. When you get vaccine, okay, first of all they have given a brief introduction about vaccines. Then after, what happens when you get a vaccine? PQ is the combination. See, have you noticed how I have got the answer? Good. And Jane, PQ is the correct combination. Good. And rest it will not give the proper answer because R is eliminated. So in how many options we have R? 2, 3, 4. So eliminate these 3. So we have only PQ. Next. 17. So S1 and S6 already they have given they have fixed sentences and they are asking to rearrange PQRS. So just you need to arrange PQRS. A street beggar can be seen everywhere. Okay, some beggars are crippled, lame, and some are blind. Crippled, lame, and some are blind. These are all the physically challenged. Whereas some are healthy and they do not deserve our sympathy. See, now if you see PQ becomes a combination. Some beggars are crippled, whereas some are healthy. So it is a contradictory sentence, right? So, okay, I have a comment here. Sir, if R is the answer, it should be started with it. If R is the answer, it should be started with it. If no, you cannot take it like yes, of course. If they don't speak anything about R, you can consider one sentence, and okay. Anshi, I will give a small shortcut here how to find the answer. So now, if you try to fill R here, automatically You need one more combo with R. It could be RQ, and you don't have any another combination here. If in case I'm speaking, so here they are speaking about indisputable. Indisputable means without any quarrel. They are speaking about the human rights and all. So we don't have anything like human rights. Okay. If you take with human right and all, the last sentence it contains about the vaccines and all. So you cannot get the continuation for this. That's the reason I have eliminated R. Okay. So that's the reason I have chosen P and Q. Now in this sentence also, these two PQ becomes a combination. Now let me find a combination or any uh, 1 minute. Whereas some are healthy and they do not deserve our sympathy. Let me read all the sentences once. At the bus stop, railway stations, religious places, markets, etc. Okay, street. Okay, a street beggar can be seen everywhere. After anywhere, they started speaking about are at the bus stop. What are those places everywhere in the sense? And I have got one more comment also here. Yes, sir. That's why I have also eliminated R because should not be the second sentence in 16. Good. That is what I need from your side, right? Nice. And rest of you just kept quiet. If even if you comment, I will address you and we'll have a conversation here. So now a street beggar can be seen everywhere. So those everywhere is mentioned with R. Find the sentences. How many sentences started with R? Two options have started with R. Eliminate these two. Next, street beggar can be seen everywhere. Next, can we go with P? Some beggars are crippled, lame, and some are blind. So both the two, for both options we have got P. Next after SQ or QS. This is what the combination we have to find. Okay, let's read this sentence then. Even we have a small trick here. We may get into the trap. Let's not get into the trap. So a street beggar can be seen everywhere. Next after next, some beggars. At the bus stop, railway stations, religious places, markets, etc. Next, they are unable to earn their livelihood, whereas some are healthy and they do not deserve any sympathy. Okay, now where some are healthy, they have given already an explanation. They do not deserve any sympathy, but some beggars are crippled, lame, and some are blind. For them, they are unable to earn their livelihood. Who? They, in the sense the beggars who are crippled and all. So that's the reason go with option A. SQ is the correct combination, QS is the wrong combination. Now let me move to the next question. Hope you have given an answer about this one. No one has given an answer. Okay, now let me move to the next question. The owner of Walmart, Sam Walton. Okay, from a salesman to chairman. This is what the two sentences they have given. Now can you give a try here? Let me have some water. Meanwhile, you just comment your answer by finding the answer. You can just comment your answer. I'll be waiting for this. Meanwhile, I'll have some water. For the past 1 hour, I didn't have. So are there any comments from your side? Okay, and Jain has opted QPRS, and Chitranjan Kumar has opted RQ and SP, and Nasrin has opted RQ and SP. Let me check whether it is correct or not. RQSP, it is option A, and Jain, you have opted option QPSRS, right? QPRS is option D. Okay. And you need not to bother about this one. Whenever you get such type of questions, try to move with this only. Just if you find one connection, automatically you can find the correct answer. First of all, I will check whether Q is the second sentence or not. If Q is not the second sentence, I can eliminate two options. In case if Q is the second sentence, then I will eliminate one and two options. That is what the trick I am going to apply here. The owner of Walmart, Sam Walton, uh, built his empire on one principle. You can directly go with Q here because in the R sentence, the customer thus has the right to fire anybody in the company. Here they are not speaking about the customer. They are speaking about the owner of Walmart, Sam Walton. What has he done? It is in QPSR only, right? Or QPRS also. Let's find that also. So you can eliminate 1 and 2. The owner of Walmart, Sam Walton, built his empire on one principle: customer is God. Okay, QP in both the options it is similar. Next, so it is not the company which pays, the customer does. The customer thus has, now QPRS is the correct answer because the customer thus has the right to fire anybody in the company. So it is not the company which pays, customer does. So RS gives the correct context. Okay, now the answer is QPRS. So rest of the options are eliminated. Mm, followed by the first sentence and other sentences start with that is what after full step. Yeah, that is what ma. First is the owner of the Walmart and there is an explanation about that Walmart owner, that is in Q. So what has he done? So built his empire on one principle. Then after they started speaking about the customer. So finally R and S becomes the correct combo. Hope you have understood. And Anshi Jain, I think you are on the right track. You need not to worry. And Chitranjan Kumar and you have given the wrong answer. Nasrin, you are mistaken. So go with option Q P S R. Anshi Jain, you are correct. Next. Okay, what we have to do here? In each of the questions given below, 4 words are given in bold. These 4 words may or may not be in the correct position. So given words which are in bold may or may not be in the correct position. So the sentence then is followed by the options with the correct combination of words that should replace each other. So you need to find the correct replacement. They have given the options there: A to B, or A to C, or B to D, or C to D, or the sentence is correct. Now you need to exchange the words which are in bold to find the correct sentence. Today, thermal accounts capacity generation. Does it make any sense here? I think we need to change. We need to make some changes here. So what kind of thermal we have here? Thermal what? I think today the thermal generation you can go with, right? The generation of thermal capacity. So the today thermal generation capacity accounts for about two-thirds the installed generation capacity in the country. So they are speaking about the thermal generation capacity. What has it done? It accounts to, I mean, it results for about two-thirds the installed generation capacity in the country. So just if you change A and B here, the sentence become contextually correct. So option A is the correct answer. So just I am showing this is for an example. Rest of you can find the correct answer. Okay. Now let me move to the next question. You give a try there. The IMF followed the World Bank in reducing its forecast for India's economic growth in the current financial year. Now, what is the correct option here? What are the words you are going to exchange? What are the words you are going to change according to the options to get the correct sentence, or to get the sentence contextually correct? Last, we have 5 more questions. We will complete in another 5 minutes. Later, we'll be having verbal and aptitude. Aptitude and reasoning session with Mr. Nishant. So, are there any comments from your side? So, some members are telling C and Ranjit. Chitranjan Kumar is telling to exchange C and D. I mean option D. Next, any comments from your side? Anshish Jain is also telling C and D has to be exchanged. Okay. Next is Sujita. Sujita has told the sentence is correct. Okay, let us see. And Madhuri. Madhuri has opted option D. We need to change C and D. I'm getting some more comments. Okay, come on, guys. You can comment fast. I will get into the explanation. Okay, the explanation. I mean, the comments are being stopped. Let me give the explanation. So the IMF, what has IMF done here? Followed. It's correct. The World Bank in what? In reducing its forecast. So forecasting means it's like forcing, guessing, prediction for what? India's economic growth. Here, guys, financial, it's an adjective. Here they are speaking about the growth. What growth? India's economic growth. Where in current financial year, we have the financial year. We don't have any economic year. So that's the reason the given sentence is correct. Option E is the correct answer. I think many of you have got option D. That is not the correct answer. Give the equal priority. Sujita, you have opted correctly. Congratulations. And rest of you are mistaken. Okay. No problem. We have some more questions. Give a try there. 21. In a pursuit of novel ways to draw caught to the big prize, the academy seems to have been attention on the wrong foot again. I think it's not properly fixed. After have been, what kind of verb we have to use? That you have to think. In pursuit of hmm, in pursuit of novel ways to draw caught. So what can be drawn here? B and D. Some members have told B and D. Okay. Anshi Jain has told B and D. Madhuri has told no. Nasrin has told option C. Okay. 21. Okay. Now let me tell you what can be drawn. Ways to draw. Draw means to take in. You can draw the attention. We cannot draw caught here. Draw is a verb and caught is also a verb. Two verbs cannot be placed side by side. So you can draw attention here. So you can exchange B and D first. So now let's read the sentence. In pursuit of novel ways to draw attention to the big prize, the academy seems to we have to use V3. Have been caught on the wrong foot again. In order to draw the attention, they have passed a plan and that plan has been failed. That is what the sentence means. And see in attention, yes, caught and attention has to be exchanged. We can draw attention. Yeah, we can draw only the attention. Nice. Next, Madhuri has also opted as C, option C, BD. Good. Congratulations, Madhuri. And next, Chitranjan. Chitranjan has told B and D has to be exchanged. Yes, correct, Chitranjan. Congratulations. Okay, good. Now let me move to the next question. With power growth, the demand for economic in India is only going to increase further. With power growth, or what can be growth? What can be the what can be grown? What kind of growth they are expecting? When you get such type of questions, go with the options only first. So first you replace A and B, then after A and C, then after B and D, then after C and D. Once you feel like yes, this is making a proper sense, that will be your answer. If you feel like the sentence, once if you read it is correct, then go with the sentence is correct. I can see the flow of comments here. Jen has started answering A and C. Okay, has to be exchanged. A and C. A is power and C is economic. Okay, let's see. And Chitranjan also has opted A and C. Good. Of course, and Nasrin opted A and C. Good. I mean option B. Bhavana also A and C. Nice. Okay, let me reveal the answer. A and C is the correct answer actually. Yes, you are on the right path. With dash growth, with economic growth, when we grow economically, next the demand for power, the demand for power in India is only going to increase further. That is what, with economic growth, the demand for power in India is only going to increase further. So when the economic growth happens, the demand for power also will be increased further. That is the meaning of the sentence. Nice. Those who have opted option B, congratulations guys. Next, 23rd, fillers. If the quality of your product meets our customers' approval, we will place dash orders. It's very easy. If the quality of your product meets our customers approval, that means customer standards or customers desires, we will place dash orders. So what kind of orders can be placed if it is positive? Regular orders. Next, interrupted. What is the meaning of interrupted? Interrupted means disturbed. Reduced means decreased. Regular, choice, conditional. We know all these words. Of course, regular is the correct answer. Nasrin has opted C, and Ankita has also opted C. Correct, ma. Good. Regular orders. Nice. It's very disturbed. Okay. The meaning of interrupted is disturbed. Bhavana also opted C. Nice. Congratulations, guys. Those who have opted option C. Tanuja also opted C. Good. Okay, let me move to the next question then. 24. Tom seems to be unwilling to believe that Mary was one who dash his credits. Sorry, credit cards. Tom seems to be unwilling to believe. He is not happy to believe that Mary was the one who dash his credit cards. Stole, run, accept, delivery, checking. Stole. Chitranya uh, stole, Anshi Jain stole, and Ankita also told A. Option A correct. Okay, A. Bhavana Reddy opted A. Ashrita opted A. Good. Sujita opted A. Yes, of course, A is the correct answer. It's very easy, right? When you get such type of fillers, it is like it's very easy for us to get the answers. We can get the marks also easily. Okay. Okay. Now next, the last question of the session. The circular will guide. Madhuri also opted A. Congratulations. The circular will guide the regional investment dash and budgeting process for financial year 2020. The circular will guide the regional investment dash and budgeting process for financial year 2020 budget. Here you need to apply a small logic. Automatically you can get the answer. Option B, scheduled. Okay, let us see. Chitranjan Kumar has opted B, and Fabizo Gospel has opted E, records. And Ankita has opted E. Many of you are opting E only. Okay, let us see where it could be wrong answer also. Who knows? Sahiti opted E. Nice. Madhuri, Rishi Jain planned. Okay, next. Oh my God, you have forgotten a small logic here. You know what is that? So here they are speaking about the regional investment, right? After regional investment, dash and budgeting. If you are using ing form of the verb, budgeting processor, budgeting after and before that also we need ing form of the verb only. That is programming. So the circular will guide the regional investment programming and budgeting. That is the logic here. Many of you have opted E, investment records. We don't have any records for that. So after and, whatever the value you use before and also you must use the same value sentence. That is called sentence parallelism. Okay. So always please remember this. Got it? It's okay, no problem. Many yeah, ing form of the verb should be there. So after and I have used ing form of the verb, right? That's the reason. Before and also you should use ing form of the verb only. It's very clear. Before and if you are using noun, after and it must be noun. Whatever the value of the word you are using before and, the same value of the word should be used after and. That is the logic here. Clear? Okay, if you have liked my class, you can just comment here. Because after 2 minutes I'm going to close the session. After reading your comments only I will close the session. If you have really liked the class, you can just type how was my class with one word. You need not to write any paragraphs. Can I expect any comments? Now what are you expecting from these classes also, you can type here. Thank you for the live class. Chitranjan Kumar, you are most welcome. Chitranjan Kumar, instructive. Thank you so much, Anshi Jain. You are most welcome for further classes too. Even you can share these classes to your friends, and please do more live classes on reasoning. Of course, Chitranjan Kumar, next session will be our reasoning class. Please do wait. Okay, guys, let me tell you one thing. We will be having a short break. Live will be like that only. Within 4 or 5 minutes, there will be a blank screen. After that, the class continues with reasoning and aptitude. Okay, don't go anywhere. Useful and very informative. Thank you. You are most welcome, Ankita. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, it's time to wind up our class. Thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you for being wonderful subscribers and audience. I hope you are going to participate in further classes too. Thank you for listening to me. Have a nice evening ahead, everyone. Bye. Take care. See you all tomorrow.
Yeah, welcome back to the session, everybody. So I hope you are there. So let me just know how many people are back. Yeah, I hope you have a nice break. So in this time, so it's time that we just go with the next part, that is aptitude and reasoning. So how many people are looking forward to this? I think many people are actually expecting the aptitude to be the first, but today we just have a nice reshift of this thing. So now it's time to uh, let me have some comments here, or if people are back or not. So now it's time that you people need to be ready with your pens and papers. Okay, so just make sure you have you are ready with your pens and papers. So if that's okay, then we can start the session. Okay, fine. So so I think just tell me how you are you people able to see the screen and all. Once confirming whether you're able to see the screen and all. Anybody in the chat? Okay then. So let's see the questions. What all we got to today. So initially, we'll be dealing with this. You know the pattern. You know the pattern. Yeah. So the first thing is we will be having uh, the foundation part, part A, and there will be having the questions. This pattern you people know. So I'm not over stressing upon it. So let us see now today. Let us go with advanced quantum logical reasoning. So this is in this part, as you know, you will people will be having. One second. Okay. So you people will be having 15 questions and the time will be given as 25 minutes. So that will be a combination of your quants and logical. So these both will be there in this section. Fine. So, okay. Now let's see today's questions. I have got some interesting questions from the previous papers. Okay. One second, guys. Okay. One second, guys. A small issue is here. Just a minute. Okay, fine. So, what is the first question here? Let's see the first question. Right. So, here the given question says average weight of Rahul and Manish and average weight of Manish and Shailesh are in the ratio 20 is to 17. 20 is to 17. Rahul is 8 kgs heavier than Manish and Manish is 4 kgs heavier than Shailesh. What is the average weight of Shailesh and Rahul? So this is the first question. So this is concept of, as you can see clearly, it is a concept of averages. Fine. So I just want you to take some time and understand what is given in the question, and then try to put your pen on paper and try to approach the question. So initially just take some time, like 10 seconds, and try to understand what is given in the question. I hope people are reading the question. So meanwhile, okay, fine. So let us see. Let us see. Let us try to solve this. So average weight of Rahul and Manish. So let's say Rahul and Manish. So I'm just taking it as R and M. I'm taking it as R and M. Average weight of Rahul and Manish is given as, sorry, they're given a ratio. So on one part we are having Rahul and Manish, and another part we'll be having Manish and Sailesh. Right. So they have given us the ratio, that is 20 upon 17. See, A is to B can also be written as A by B. These both actually plays the same math. So A is to B and A by B are same. So don't get confused if I'm writing it as 20 by 17. Actually, these two are actually the one and the same. Right. Okay. Now, what is the next statement is they're telling Rahul is 8 kgs heavier than Manish. Right. My first question is, Manish, what is the weight of Manish? In order to judge the weight of Rahul, I need to find I need to know what is the weight of Manish. So I don't know according to the question. It is nowhere mentioned. Next, Manish is 4 kgs heavier than Sailesh. Right. So they are telling like Manish is again 4 kgs heavier than Sailesh. So I will do one thing now. Uh, Shailesh is in the denominator. So I am taking, let the weight of Shailesh, I am assuming him as A. Okay, I am assuming the weight of Shailesh as A, right? So if Shailesh is A, according to this, we know Manish is 4 kgs heavier than Shailesh, right? So Manish is 4 kgs heavier than Sailesh. In the sense, Manish will be now A plus 4. Manish will be A plus 4. So that is perfect now. Now, in the numerator also we have Manish. So I am writing directly as A plus 4. Okay. I am writing directly as A plus 4. Now tell me how you write Rahul. Okay. How you write Rahul. So I am seeing some comments here. So Anshi Jain is commenting. I think options are wrong. So let us see. Let us see. Let us try to solve this question, and finally we will be dealing with the options. So no problem. Right. Let us check this. Let us also check this. Fine. So now Manish is A plus 4. Right. So it is mentioned clearly. Rahul is 8 kgs heavier than Manish. So how about Rahul now? So I should add A plus 4 and also 8 to him. Right. So finally, how about numerator? I am writing completely here. So here is 1a, here is 1a. So totally I am having 2a, and also add all these things, 8 plus 4 plus 4. So 8 plus 4 plus 4, that is 16. So 2a plus 16 will be there, right? This is the entire numerator I am speaking about. Next, uh, write what about yes, and just add the denominators part. So here is A and A. So and again I will be writing 2A here. Okay, and the 4 is remaining here, so I'm just writing 2a plus 4. And now copy and paste the entire thing, 20 by 17, as we know it is given in the question. So 2a plus 16, 2a plus 4, so that will be 20 by 17. Fine. Okay, I hope it is clear till now. So normally what we will do, we will just do the cross multiplication here in order to get the value of a. So this is what the people normally do. So as you can see here, the numbers are somewhat a bit okay. I need to multiply with 17. I need to multiply 17 with 16. So no problem if you just follow this approach, but there is another approach I want to tell. Okay, that will simplify the things. So what is the approach? Okay, I just want you to be here, just focus for a second, and I want you to understand here, right? So 20 by 17, as I'm seeing numerator and denominator, so what is okay, let's see. So what is this 20 is to 17? What's the difference actually? 20 and 17, I will say 3. Okay, so I will say that difference is 3. Fine. Now, so 3 parts. As this is a ratio, I will say the difference is 3 parts. Now, what is this? 2a plus 16 and 2a plus 4. So observe the difference between numerator and denominator on the LH side also. So as I can see, 2a is common, so it is not the difference. The difference making part is 16 and 4. So 16 and 4, what's the difference? I will say it is 12. 16 and 4, that is, see, difference means always we do higher minus lower, not subtraction. Subtraction we can do anyway. 16 minus 4 we can do, and also 4 minus 16 also we can do, but difference means we just observe the gap. So that is 16 and 4. What is the gap? That is 12. So I can simply say 3 parts is nothing but 12. Okay, then what is one part? One part, you will say 4. Okay, one part is nothing but 4. This is what you got it. Suppose if you are doing the same stuff like cross multiplication also, just check out, try in your free time, just see what is the answer you're getting. So 20 of 2a plus 4, just try to find out what's the answer you are exactly getting if you just do. So finally you'll be getting a value as 4 here also, right? Okay, so finally you'll be finding a value. So what I'm doing here, so I'm just observing this in a tricky sense. I'm just doing one part value is 4. Now get back to the question. They are asking what is the average. Okay, uh, 1 second. Just I need to increase, I think, thing. Okay. I'll do one thing, guys. Just give me a second. I need to change, I think, change a bit more. One second. Um, okay, I will change with this. One second, guys. Just give me some time. Okay. Right. I will just change after this question, after the completion of the question. Just concentrate. Try to bear with me for this question. I will just change this I will just try to increase the thing. Right. So now what is happening? So one part is 4. After that, what I will do, I will find directly, okay, what is 17 parts. So 2a plus 4 equal to 17 parts. So I will directly find what is 17 parts. Just multiply 7 4s 28 and 4 1s 4, and that is 5 6. So 17 parts value is 68. So 2a plus 4 equal to 68. I got this. Now finally try to find out what is the a value. A equal to 68. This 4 will come to this side, and 68 minus 4, that is 64, and 64 by 2. 64 by 2, if you just do, you'll be getting a as 32. Sorry. Now just I will just correct this one. If you just solve in this way, here also you'll be getting the same, that is a value as 32. Fine. So this is what the a value is. Now what you will do? So you have found out what is a value. Then what is the next step? Just try to think it here. There, what the question is they are asking about. So what is the average weight of Sailesh and Rahul, right? So you need to find out what is Sailesh weight and what is Rahul weight. So I already know Sailesh is A. So Sailesh weight is nothing but 32. Okay, and at the same time Rahul weight is A plus 12. Okay, Rahul is A plus 12. In the sense 32 is A, 32 plus 12. So try to add. So 34, and here finally you'll be getting 44. Fine. So 44. So now try to find the average of these two people, 32 and 44. 32 plus 44 by 2. Just divide by 2. So 44, just try to find out 44 plus 32, that is 70, 76 by 2. Okay. Now cancel it, that is 38. Okay. So final answer, the average weight of Sailesh and Rahul is in the sense that is 38. So this is what your answer will be. Okay. Fine. So I think there is some visibility problem you are just addressing. Okay, what I will do, just to give me like some time here. Just I will be back in a minute. So I will just adjust these things once. Okay, and I will just get back. Just bear with me. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I will just be back.